Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another worm feed. Well, if you made it, this will be episode 4. Man, time flies. So, if you remember last week, I poured the sludge in on this side. Oh, sorry for my fan going off in the background. That's my exhaust fan in my tent in the 4x8. I think it's a little humid in there, so she's doing her thing. All right, so last week we fed the sludge on this side, if you remember. So I'll be adding it on this side. I can always tell. It doesn't matter which way I pull this out. I can tell which side I've always fed on. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it kind of dips down and like that. All right, so what I normally do, you guys and girls know, get them their grit. Help these little buddies out, you know. If they can consume it a little quicker, we all get our castings a little quicker. I'm to the point where I can probably start another one, but then you got to get more buckets, to keep it in. I know it's that deal. All right, this time, what this is cornmeal. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little on the top. I try to use as very little inputs. Like this is, I don't even know how long it's been in the pantry. Probably too long, so that's why I'm using it. I won't go out to the store and buy this. I'm just using this up just because we have it. The cardboard, I'm not going to really add to the top because they're doing okay. Okay, now's the fun part where you get to feel it. Yeah, and if you guys are ever wondering why there's really no worms in here on the top, well, it's because when I come down here, I turn the lights on and I pop her open and I sit here for like a half an hour and think about what I'm gonna say. So they're all probably down here good and deep. So yeah, this is just, we fluff. We go around and we loosen everything up for them. This still feels pretty moist. I generally don't add much water. The only water that they get is from, like, say, my banana peels when I freeze them, when they kind of thaw out on here, in here, a little bit of the juices. That's about it. But yeah, I can feel this with my hands. It still feels fine. And if I want, I can always spray the top like I usually do anyways. So, how's everybody doing? It's Friday, so that is a good thing. Let's see what we got going on down in here. I'm feeling a little something. Yeah, they're in here clumped. Here's a few right here. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah, they're all in here working on this. I hate to piece them off, but this just helps them. So yeah, just give it a good turnover. Try to get all the spots that are really dense and compacted. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just try not to piece them off too much because I've never had any escapees. The only time I ever found worms on the ground is when I take their cover off. I have like this plastic bubble wrap that I put on. Sometimes they get up in there and I don't know what they're doing, but sometimes they'll crawl off of it because I just have it on the floor. And I don't know. That's it. They're not trying to go anywhere as long as you keep them happy. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Just try to even it out. Here's a little fella. Hey, bud. Put you back in. So, let's see, we fed on this side, right? So now we're gonna go over on this side. We're gonna do the same thing. This time, the menu calls for, I have blueberries in here. There are 5 banana peels and like 2.5-year-old dates that were still in their box, their container. Those things are just like giant raisins. I never messed with dates. I don't even know what they were until now. They just look like giant damn raisins. They smell like raisins too. Probably are raisins, I don't know. All right, so I'm just gonna layer this down just to kind of soak up some of the juice because it's all liquidy from it being all chunky and whatnot. So we're gonna go yay. Maybe give it a nice little stir. Maybe next week I'll put both bins side by side and just kind of show you. I just do this just to kind of hurry up because I just do the same thing with the second bin. So, I mean, you're not missing anything. It's just same thing. So, oh yeah. About half-ish. Yeah, there we go. Get that slop all up in there. Give them a little bit of grit. Yeah, and I think I forget to keep reminding you guys, but I mean, if you have a mask, wear it. I personally don't, just because I'm not going to go buy masks and look for a mask and where'd I put my mask. I'm not going to do all that. Just don't be inhaling it. Okay, let's see what else we got. Cardboard. I'm not going to add too much cardboard because there's already enough in the bin, I think. I don't want to soak up too much of the water that's in here. Otherwise, I'll be adding some water, which isn't a big deal. I just don't normally add the water. Go like yay. Now we're just going to cover it up. But last week they liked it. I checked down here after a couple days and it was all ready. They were, you know, like pigs swimming in their poop. Can pigs swim? I don't even know where that even came from. But all right, yeah, I think that's it for this feeding. Next week I'm going to do a little something different. I'm going to show you the stages of, like, say, the cocoa core once you first put it in. What it starts to look like maybe halfway through, you know, like maybe this, maybe a little further along. And then the castings when, you know, I think they're ready and done. I'm actually going to show you guys and girls how I go about doing it. I have 2 different sifters that I use. You know what? I'll go get them right now. I have the eighth inch right here, and then the 1/4 inch. I'll use the 1/4 first, kind of get all the bigger chunks out, the stuff that's not processed right. Some, maybe if there's perlite in there, I don't know, just the bigger chunks. And then I'll put it in one of those black bins that I use. These guys. I'll let it dry for a couple days because it's going to be wet and it's really hard to get in there, you know, with these things, and you're just shaking, and just little balls are rolling all over the place and you're not getting anything. So I let it dry for a few days and then I'll put it through the 1/8 inch, and then after that it goes right into the bucket. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm probably close to my time that I like to stop at, but if you came and checked this out, thank you. And we will be back next week. We'll see you, ladies and gentlemen.